Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to this week's edition of the Black and Gold Report, a show all about UNC Pembroke athletics, presented by Pepsi. I'm Jenna Davison, and today on the show, we're going to be recapping the latest football game with head coach Shane Richardson. And on the second half of the show, we're going to be previewing the upcoming NCAA Division II cross-country championships with head coach Dr. Peter Ormsby and runners Wilson Pearson and Kendall Boykin. But first, we're joined by Coach Richardson. Welcome back to the show.
Thanks for having me back.
Well, it's a different mood on today's show as the Braves went on the road on Saturday and closed out the 2014 season with a 26-0 win over Limestone. What are some of your thoughts on the game, and how important was it for your team to close out the season on a positive note?
I thought our guys really did a great job of putting together the last week of the season. We really talked about finishing well, and we had enough older guys that took the lead on that and really wanted to go out the right way. We had 15 guys, seniors that will not be coming back with us next year, and so they really deserve to go out well and to finish well and to understand what it looked like from a preparation standpoint to put a full week together and then finish the job on Saturday. And our team, the rest of the guys, the returners, they really bought into that as well, and so it was very pleasing to see us be able to go up there, a road trip, and be able to come away with a victory like that and play well in all three phases. And so really proud of what our guys did, really proud of those seniors and the way that they went out, and our program really needed that win, and we'll take it as great momentum going into this offseason.
Well, the Braves totaled a season-best 424 offensive yards in this game, including 195 yards on the ground. What was the difference in the offensive attack in this contest?
Well, the last couple of weeks, we really tried to simplify things a little bit, make sure that guys were playing fast, and make sure that we had communication that was going to be very simple and efficient for everybody out there on the field. And so I think really what happened was it came into just a good time of the game where we were up against an opponent that we matched up well against, and we were able to play fast, we were able to be confident, know our assignments, and I think guys really just kind of took a step up in their execution and their focus. And so a lot of great contributions from players, and I think guys really just bought into what we were doing and really executed it very well.
Well, on the other side of the ball, Code Black limited Limestone to just 160 yards of offense, including just 15 rushing yards. The Saints went 6 plays or less on 9 of their 12 possessions on the day and turned the ball over 4 times, including 3 interceptions. So was this the best defense you've seen the team play all year?
It was pretty good. We've had some very, very good defensive performances this year. From a statistical standpoint, of course, you really like those stats, and getting a shutout is always something that's really neat for the guys to be able to hang their hat on. And so it was very good, and I thought with what they were doing to us offensively, it was getting us a little bit out of rhythm, but we settled down well. Our guys adjusted to it very well, and we were able to limit them and really come up big with keeping a 0 on the board. And I told the guys on the bus afterwards, the defensive guys, that I was really proud of just the way that they hung in there, the way that they played, not only today, but just all year. I thought their effort and their resilience all year of playing great defense was really noticeable, and I was very proud of them for that.
Well, let's break down the game. UNCP scored 10 first-quarter points, the first on a 31-yard field goal by Connor Haskins, and then a 36-yard pass from Seth Owen to Mike Isbell later in the period. How important was it for your offense to get going early?
Very important. I told the team during our pregame talk that it was important for us to go out and establish momentum, and I thought that we did do that. I thought the first drive we took the ball down and we were really gaining good chunks of yardage in that first series, and so really thought that was going to be a good just a establishment of setting the tone of the game. And so I think they did that, and it was very important that our guys just got a little bit of confidence. In the past couple of weeks, on a couple of those first series, we hadn't really opened up the game very well, and so I thought it was really neat to see them take the ball down with great confidence and execution and be able to establish the offensive side of the ball.
Well, the Braves tack on the second of 4 Connor Haskins field goals midway through the second period and take the 13-0 lead into halftime. I ask you about your halftime speech every week, but did this week have a little bit better tone to it?
Yeah, I think so. usually we talk about, and it's very similar, but we want to put together a better second half than we do the first half. And we wanted to do that again, even though we were up, even though we didn't allow them to score any points. We wanted to still finish the game the right way and to make sure that we were still at a very, very high level. We did have to make a couple adjustments on both sides of the ball just to make sure that we were not getting caught in anything too predictable. But really the mentality, the attitude of the guys, we challenged them to just make sure that they really finish. And that was a theme all week that we had talked about, and they did a great job of doing that in the second half.
All right. Well, we're going to take our first commercial break, and when we come back, we're going to continue talking to head football coach Shane Richardson. So stay tuned.